Whenever the laws of any state are broken, a duly authorized organization swings into action. It may be called the state police, state troopers, militia, the rangers, or the highway patrol. These are the stories of the men whose training, skill, and courage have enforced and preserved our state laws. Of all the crimes encountered by the Highway Patrol, the most common and by far the most lucrative for the criminals is hijacking. At dawn on the 10th of last month, the patrol learned they were up against a new foe in this age-old racket. A gang whose daring recklessness stopped at nothing, not even murder.
Nothing wrong, lady?
I'm so glad you came along. My car stalled in this fog, and I can't seem to get it started again.
Well, the first thing a trucker learns to do is take a look at the gas gauge. Seems to be all right now. Maybe you... Get out and turn around. What is this?
Better do as you're told, bud.
Dead. Well, go on. Get the truck going. I'll get him in the bushes, bring the car around.
The hijack gang, counting on truck driver courtesy, now had another truck cargo. It was simple. Dump the seriously injured driver in the bushes, transfer his cargo, and be gone before the next regular patrol reached the hijack point.
Break open one of those crates.
Oh, what's the matter?
Man, if it says 5,000 school books.
That's what it is, all right. Fuck's the whole stinking mess. What do we do now, Vance?
Let them go. Let's get out of here.
What happened?
Picked up a bad one. Nothing but school books.
Oh, no.
Well, it's what to know your trucks. You guys go back to the warehouse. We'll meet you there. Come on.
What happened?
Hijackers. Shot me. Got my truck.
We want to talk with you. Carl and I decided we're through. There's no percentage in taking these kind of risks without a sure payoff.
You want out? Okay, that's up to you. Only Vance and I aren't pulling out. We've done real well at this before, and we will again.
But since we came out here, Sheila, the going's been rough. A hit or a miss deal's too dangerous.
We agree with you. Vance and I were just talking about that. Starting right now, we're using the old plan.
You mean working with the driver like we did before? I'll go along with that.
Sure. That way it's worth cutting down on our take.
Okay. You two go back to the hotel. We'll arrange a meeting with the driver. We'll call you.
See you, Sheila. See you, Vance.
So long.
You sent for me?
Yeah, I did. What's the hospital report on the truck driver?
Oh, he died before they got him to surgery.
Did he tell you anything more before he died?
That was it.
All we've got to go on is a station wagon with 2 men and also a woman.
I wonder why they'd pick a truck with books and then leave it.
Well, let's face it. Anybody can make a mistake.
You know, this could be that same gang that was operating in Ohio last month. They move into an area, pull 2 or 3 fast jobs, and pull right out again.
Well, let's figure they're going to try once or twice more. Take a look at this map over here.
Joe Tyler, my husband, Vance Nolan.
All right. Sit down, Joe. Sheila says we can do business.
I said I'd talk it over. That's all I said. The rest depends.
We got your name from Les Rockland back in Ohio. Would you like to call him and ask about us?
Yeah, put through a call to him and see how easy that one job went.
Okay. I just want to be sure of what I'm getting into.
And you're in with us, huh?
Maybe. Depends now what's in it for me.
You'll find that we're more than fair. What have you got to offer us?
$50,000 worth of machine parts tomorrow morning. And I want 50%.
50%? Come on, Joe. We can't come out in a deal like that. Be reasonable.
I'm telling you, that's what I want. No sense arguing. It's either yes or no.
Joe's right, Vance. Let him have 50%.
Okay, Tyler, it's a deal. 50% for you. You want to fill us in?
Here's my route. From the plant, I head right out to Route 30.
4 main highways going out of town. Here, 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 and here. Now, there's 200 shipments a day going out from the trucking companies.
That's a lot of traffic. I guess all we can do is try to put ourselves in the hijacker's place. All right up here's where they stopped the book truck.
Right here. All right, let's figure. They're not going to try this one. They're going to try the other 3. So if you were a hijacker, which one would you take?
Oh, I think Route 30. That's mostly through deserted countryside.
That's good. That's deserted country out there.
Now, you see this spot here? I figure that's the best place to pull it.
Let's check it today. How about the time? That's important.
I'll phone you when I'm ready to leave the plant. It'll take me exactly 2 hours to reach this spot.
Okay.
I wish there was some way we could eliminate checking all these trucks.
Yeah, they can't waste time trying to fence things like vegetables and flowers. You know, they've got some real good pickings here if they only knew about it. These fur coats, here, $50,000 worth of machine parts from Acme.
Now, look, Ken, this gang has no definite M.O. The last time they picked up a whole truckload full of books, they dumped them. I give up on them. I just don't know.
Looks like when they pull something, we're going to have to be in the right place at the right time.
I hope.
Yeah, we hope.
Hey, Mac! I'm ready to roll. Just gonna call the old lady to remind her what time you're gonna be home tonight.
Yeah? Okay. He's leaving the plant now. Get started. Now take it nice and easy. We'll meet you before he gets there.
The best offer I could get was $22,000.
You do all the dirty work and they end up with all the gravy. How much are we going to tell Tyler?
He's no fool. We can't make it less than 10. We'll give him 5. He'll make a profit.
Okay, let's get going.
We'll patrol this 8-mile stretch right in here. We'll check all the cutouts, too.
Acme. Isn't that the fur coat shipment?
That's machine parts.
Yeah, that's right.
Our stretch ends up here about, I'd say around a half a mile.
Say, I wonder why we haven't passed that Acme truck.
That's a good question, Ken. You tell me.
You know, he didn't have much of a head start on us. He couldn't have made much time on this road with the twists and turns unless he was really stepping on it.
Get in touch with the boys up in front, see what they found out.
3016 at 3211.
3211, bye.
We've seen an Acme truck, license number 4 Paul 717.
Negative. Check through 12 trucks. No license like that.
This is Matthews. We've lost the Acme truck someplace along the line. He's supposed to stay on 30. We're going to check the side roads.
Shall I come in and help you?
Stay where you are. We'll be in contact. 10-4?
10-4.
Okay, that does it. Get the tailgate up.
Looks like nothing's been up here for days.
Watch your speed.
Okay.
Oh, one more thing. I better muss you up a little bit. Be better for you when the cops come along.
Look like fresh tire marks, wide track.
I sure do. Come on, let's take a look. You all right?
Yeah, I guess so. Still kind of groggy. It knocked me out.
Clean out the truck. It's empty.
Can you describe the guys and the vehicles they were driving?
2 guys in a little pickup truck cut me off the highway. Made me turn up here. Truck with another guy was waiting. It knocked me out. But I got a good look at all of them. They were about...
All right. First, describe the trucks. You say it was a black pickup, is that right?
Yeah, old. Kind of beat up.
What about the other truck?
Well, it was a closed-in van. 3-ton, white.
Notify all the units on Highway 30. Be looking for trucks of that description. Also have them set up roadblocks 15 miles north and south of here.
Right away.
I can describe the whole gang.
All right, wait a minute. I want to take a look at that bump on your head first. You're pretty lucky. That's not too bad. All right, what about them?
Well, there were 3 of them. All men. Young, middle 20s, I'd say. Real tough looking.
You sure there wasn't a woman with the gang?
Woman? No, like I told you. Just those 3 young guys. No woman. Why?
Well, I just wanted to know, that's all.
Well, with his parts of information, we should be able to round up this bunch.
According to him, there are only 3 men along. Take a look what I found. That's fresh lipstick. Couldn't have been there more than a few minutes.
You think he's lying?
That's what I'm afraid of. And that bump on the head. Let's figure it out. That was nothing at all.
Well, the chances are the descriptions of those trucks he gave us are phony, too.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I'm afraid of, too. Look, if we don't run into his description again, we'll know he's one of our boys.
Well, what did I tell you? Did you ever see a job go smoother?
I gotta hand it to you, Sheila. Why quit now? You wrap up another 2 or 3 jobs around here.
And that's exactly what the cops will figure. Tomorrow, after the fence pays us off, we move to a new location. That's the one sure way to keep us from falling into another trap.
Dan Matthews' suspicions were correct. The roadblocks failed to turn up any vehicle such as described by Joe Tyler. A tail was put on Tyler with the hope he'd lead them to the rest of the gang.
Yeah, Joe. Yeah, I know how disappointed you are. We are, too. But, Joe, it's the best price we could get. Well, look, I've got the envelope with the cash here, right here for you. I'll get it off to you right away.
Well, make sure you've got it addressed right. Phil Weeks, care general delivery, this city. Hold for arrival. And listen, Sheila, make sure it's all there.
It's all there, Joe. $5 grand.
Tell him not to be in a rush to get it.
Joe, if you're smart, you won't pick it up right away. Wait a week or two until the heat's off.
But don't worry about me. I know I'm being tailed. I'll be careful.
All right. Goodbye.
If the hijackers were as smart as we thought they were, they'd try and keep away from any contact with Tyler.
What about his payoff? How's he going to get it?
Oh, come on. They'll leave it someplace for him to pick up.
In that case, we'll be right back where we started.
No, you're wrong. We got one lead. Shipment was hijacked.
Yeah, except that'll take time. You know, chances are the first thing he did was stash that someplace. You know, a gang like that would probably rent a warehouse where shipments could come and go unnoticed.
Give me the fire department. Look, when you rent a warehouse, you gotta have a fire permit. We'll check with the fire department, find out if they gave out any permits for warehouses in the past couple of weeks.
$1,000 extra if we deliver the stuff to you, right? Yeah. We'll be there by about 4 o'clock this afternoon, okay? All right.
What do you want to do that for? We made a deal for the fence to pick up the stuff here. Why should we run the risk of delivering to him?
What risk? We're pulling up stakes anyway, and we go right through Junction City. Besides, there's an extra 1,000 in it for us.
All right, you guys get started. I want to get rid of this stuff here.
Okay, Van.
Okay, right, Inspector, yeah. What else? All right, fine. Thanks a lot. Take a look at this.
Webster Concrete, Security Grocers, Nolan Importing. Better be able to check them out fast. Nolan Importing's the closest.
What are we waiting for? Come on, let's go.
All right, this is everything. Okay, let's get going.
Ken,
Yeah.
take a look at this.
Yeah, there's some writing on this. Acme Machine Parts, Route 30. So I get to the right place a little too late. And garage receipt. Repairs the truck. Hey, here's the license number. 6 John 250.
Well, we got lucky for a change.
$32.11 to $21.50. $32.11 to $21.50.
$21.50 by.
Truck answering description of hijacked vehicle just past me going north on 30. Shall I apprehend?
What's your 1020?
Holly Road.
Go after him. Use caution. We'll meet you. 10-4?
10-4.
Didn't do anything wrong, did I, officer?
Ask your friend to get out, please.
Sure. Come on down. I've been handling rigs for 20 years, never had one single ticket, officer. What'd they do?
May I see your operator's license, please?
Yeah.
What's your cargo?
Odds and ends. We're in business for ourselves.
Well, let's take a look at it.
Let's make them open up the back.
Time to get out of here. We better head back.
Hey, you're not running out on me. I'm not taking the rap for you two. Come back here. Who's in that car? Vance and Sheila Nolan. They're the ones you want. They killed that driver. Up against the truck. Keep your hands high. $32.11 to $21.50.
$21.50 by.
Gray station wagon with Vance and Sheila Nolan. Identified as heads of hijack gang. Just left my 1020 heading south.
Oh, they're heading south. All right, thanks. 10-4?
Think they'll head for the warehouse?
Let's find out.
Not knowing their headquarters had been discovered by the Highway Patrol, Vance and Sheila Nolan hurried back to what they thought was their one safe place, the warehouse, hoping to hide until their movements were safe.
Cops!
He's dead.
Was that your husband?
Yeah. My big, brave husband. What's going to happen to me?
Thank you. Good luck. What happened to him? Come on, let's go.
See Highway Patrol again next week. Until then, remember, reckless driving doesn't determine who's right, only who's left. This is Roderick Crawford saying, see you next week.